Only child in a household where both of my parents were teachers, education was always something that was really important in my house. My parents always encouraged me to do my best, and soon I developed a passion for education myself. I was always eager to learn and to gain some newfound curiosity about the world I saw around me. So, also from a really young age, I knew that I wanted to be a teacher. I played with stuffed animals in the schoolhouse I set up in my bedroom, and even kept a grade book that I filled out with crayons. I wanted to take my passion for school and use it as a passion for helping others, just like I saw my parents do. But I don't think I ever really understood what this meant until I got a job tutoring. During my junior year of high school, I started tutoring a student named Mackenzie in algebra. Now, it had been a long time since I had taken it myself, but it was really interesting to see a newfound perspective when I saw Mackenzie go through the same experience. Now, before we even started most of our sessions, she had always told me that she was bad at math, and all of her teachers had told her that if she couldn't do it, that was okay. She just had to try to get by. Her only hope was to pass the class, let alone to really understand it. It was really discouraging to see that Mackenzie didn't have the confidence in herself that I had built up from so many wonderful teachers that had supported me. So I wanted to give her the same encouragement that I had had. Little by little, Mackenzie and I worked each week to build her confidence with the material, but also in herself. It was really encouraging to see her work step by step, even though her progress was a little slow at first, to finally gain the confidence in herself and to be able to solve linear equations, graph, and all kinds of other things in her algebra class that she never believed she could do before. The passion for education that I thought just belonged to me was now something that I was able to share with her, and I couldn't wait to share with other students too when I became a teacher. I started the journey to find my other passion, community service, when I took a trip to New York City to work with the Youth Services Opportunities Project. Now, this was during my sophomore year of high school, and the first time that I had ever really ventured out from the small town in New Hampshire where I grew up. So I was a little nervous to see what all the experiences would bring. We worked in soup kitchens, clothing banks, and a couple of other places, but I think by far my favorite experience was when we were able to cook dinner and then serve it to a group of guests that came from a local homeless shelter. Although I enjoyed making the dinner, I think my favorite part was being able to sit with people and to talk, to hear their stories, and also to learn some poker, to play some games, and to just be human beings together. It was so exciting to see that many of these people were people just like me and just like the people that I had come to work with. They all had a story to share and all had something important to give. I was really excited to then take this opportunity for service and began pursuing it when I entered Lesley University during the fall of my freshman year of college. Now, with Lesley being in such an urban area, there are a lot of wonderful opportunities for community service close by. In particular, there's a student organization called Lesley Delivers that I joined my freshman year. Now, for Lesley Delivers, each Tuesday night, we meet at 9:30 in our student center, make sandwiches, and then assemble bags with some snacks and some juice, and then to bring them to hand them out to individuals in Harvard Square who are homeless. In all the years that I've been part of this group, I can honestly say that I'm always learning something new. People always have a new story, and no Tuesday night that I've ever gone out is the same. But most of all, though, I think I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to recognize all of those individuals as people, even if it's just with a smile or a small conversation when we go out into Harvard Square. It's a chance not only to give someone a meal, but more importantly, I think it's a chance to be able to recognize them as people. They're not just a face that we walk by or a cardboard sign that they hold. It has become an issue that's really important to me, and I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to personally recognize and respect the human dignity that so many people deserve but are sometimes forgotten for. So, in becoming a teacher, I hope to encourage my future students to do the same. I hope to blend my roles of being a teacher, but also an advocate for human dignity and an advocate for people in need when they need it most, sharing my passion for teaching, but also my passion for serving and caring for others. And I can't wait to see what the future will bring for me.